Hi. How are you guys? I have not vlogged, I don't know why I said it like that, in a few days. I did vlog the other day, but I don't feel like posting it because I don't like the way I look in it. I don't like the way I look in any of them, but specifically that video. It's a long day on Saturday and that's when I vlogged. Anywho, hi. How are things? I just got done work at 4:30, which sucks. But at least the last 2 hours were me in development time, which is just like working on my resume, doing different things. Because my job wants you to, like, they don't want you to be in the same position forever. They want you to grow. So I made my resume like tailored for this one position for training. And I'm hoping that it looks okay, that maybe I can get an interview. That's all I want at this point. I just want to be interviewed. That's all I want. But anyway, hi. Some of you have asked where I got these, because it is not a filter. These are my spectacles. I got these from Vooglam a while ago, so I don't know if they still carry them, but I do love them. I just wish that they were a little bit smaller. They are very wide, and they fall off my face. They're cute though, I like them. Everybody thinks they're a filter. So let's talk metformin and a Mounjaro. The last 3 days have been frickin' weird, okay? Weird. I have not eaten. I did not eat Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I just didn't eat. The thought of food turned my stomach. I tried to eat. I almost threw up. Every single thing that went into my mouth was almost immediately thrown up. I don't know what the problem is, but the shot worked too well. Luckily this morning I actually woke up with a little bit of an appetite, so I did eat today, so that's good. But like yesterday, I made baked manicotti for dinner. Okay? That's what the hubs wanted. I made it. Looked great. I'll insert picture. I took one bite and almost threw up everywhere, so I gave it to him. Idiot me was like, oh, I'm going to be able to eat this, so I took my metformin. I went to bed around 9 because I was bored and I was tired. I was done. I woke up when Dave came to bed around, I think like 11:30. Completely disoriented. And when I tell you that I was like a human slip and slide with the night sweats, I'm not even remotely kidding. I immediately was like, it's gotta be medication related. So I Googled at like 3 o'clock in the morning when I woke up again, that was like, hey, night sweats, metformin, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, oh yeah, if you take metformin, it can plummet your sugar, which I knew, but for some reason, I was just like, oh, this will be fine. I didn't think that it would make much of a difference. It very much so did. And even Dave was like, ooh, are you okay? That's a lot of sweat. I was like, I was soaked. So I woke up, what time did I wake up? Early. 3 something maybe, 3:30, 3:45. And I couldn't, like I had already gotten like a solid 7 hours of sleep. So I wasn't really that tired because that's still 2 more hours than I normally get. And I was like, you know what? I can't do this. And my stomach hurt because I had to go to the bathroom. With what? I don't know. But I wound up getting up and going upstairs and getting in the shower at like 3:45 in the morning. And then I went back to bed and I was fine. I woke up at like 5 and I somehow managed to get to Publix and get to work with like 15 minutes to spare. I'm like, who the hell am I? This is not me. But nonetheless, I succeeded. But that was my 3 days. Like but I did weigh myself this morning because I was like, there's gotta be something going on. There's gotta be a difference. Yeah, there was a little bit of a difference. A 6-pound difference. So I lost 6 pounds in 3 days, like almost to like the ounce. And that makes me down exactly 34 pounds. However, I did eat today for breakfast. I had a bowl of fruit from Publix. It was watermelon, cantaloupe, a little piece of honeydew I think was thrown in there, some grapes, like a strawberry or two, and pineapple. And then I ate a thing of pickles, sucker punch pickles, in the fiery pepper one, 3 fire pepper, I don't know what it was called, but they were really delicious, and I really wanted to drink the pickle juice, but I was at work and I couldn't, and that made me sad. I think what we're gonna have for dinner, I think I'm gonna do green beans, a chicken and rice, like a chicken flavored rice thing. And go ahead, come on, keep going. You can, okay, well, if you're not gonna go, then I am. You don't know how that works, but whatevs. Sorry, anyway, green beans, chicken flavored rice, and then I bought these frozen chicken cordon bleu things. So I think I might just make those in the air fryer, call it a day. But this week was really good so far. My shot's Wednesday night. I might change my shot night to Friday to help with work, because I did get a formal like notice that I had to sign about my attendance, and I'm like, well, I need different FMLA, so what do you want me to do? Like, come on, you know what I mean? I have like my ADA paperwork in, it's a whole thing. But I did make the decision that I got to get my act together, because people in my job are getting promoted that it shouldn't. I shouldn't say shouldn't. It's not that they shouldn't. But I am been there longer and am better at my job than some of these people. So it makes me mad. But whatever. When I got the formal, I don't want to call it a reprimand, because it wasn't. It was just a WebEx meeting with my supervisor and hers. And I cried. And it wasn't because I was getting a formal, you know, warning or whatever. It was more embarrassment and hormones. If that's really what it was. I wasn't like upset. I didn't think I was in trouble, anything like that. It is incredibly difficult to get fired from my job. But I don't know. And the poor like supervisor was like, oh my God, are you okay? Don't cry. And I'm like, I'm not crying because of this. And she's like, no, I get it. And we were talking about me moving to a different position, because I'm like, it's a vicious circle. In order for me to get my act together, I need to get off the phones. And in order to get off the phones, I need to get my act together. And I said, every job that I have applied to, I've been immediately shot down. She's like, what do you mean immediately? I'm like, within a couple like days? She's like, really? She's like, send me your resume. So I sent it. I actually sent it to my supervisor. And she was like, it's too much. She's like, if I saw this, I probably wouldn't read too much into it. And I was like, why? She goes, it's not direct. She goes, you want to tailor make your resume to the job you're applying for. And she sent me some examples. So today I just went in and I tailor made it to like the training position, and I'm going to submit it tomorrow for an application. So do I necessarily want to go into the training with the company that I'm in? No, only because it is classroom setting and I don't do well in a classroom setting. But I need to do something, and that is what I am currently gonna do. So it is what it is. I don't think your car is supposed to be flapping like that, my dude. That's not normal. I think you might want to get that looked at. Yeah, she wants to get that looked at. On that note, I am gonna go. I just wanted to touch base and say hello and what is up and how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm gonna go home, hang out with my husband, potentially crochet. I made this. I made a crochet bag to hold all my crochet stuff. Look it. Anywho, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for listening to my TED Talk, and I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.